Sorry guys, just one of those things with tech. I didn't have any audio before, so hopefully you guys will find this. I'm going to go back and double check that the audio came on this time before I move forward, because there was a few of you that were there and you were nice enough to tell me that it wasn't working. Sorry guys, it is working now. So awesome! Welcome everybody. Let me come back over here. Welcome everybody, and thanks for being around again. Right now we're a little bit behind, mostly because I was actually at Funnel Hacking Live. Some of you know what that is. I've been actually not there physically. I didn't go there physically this year. I'm actually taking it through the internet, and it's really, I mean, if you guys ever get to go to one of these events, it's the most fun you'll ever have. It's just amazing. So hopefully you'll be around, right, next year sometime when there's another one. And most likely, I usually go to these events live. I love just the energy that's there. But man, they have amazing speakers. And the last speaker they had, it just blew my mind that we were able to even listen to them. Anyway, I won't get into that because today it's all about wrapping up. And we started on Tuesday, right? So we were talking about this book right here, Network Marketing Secrets. And we were talking about the guy that wrote it, Russell Brunson. Actually, that Funnel Hacking Live is actually his event for the year. So it was like, it's going on right now. It was perfect time to talk about, right, his book and talk about how to actually use that, right, in your business. If you're in network marketing or even affiliate marketing, this funnel that I'm going to share with you guys today will work for either one. So if you're doing a lot of affiliate marketing, this is a nice simple funnel. It's a one-page funnel that could actually start converting, and there's a reason behind it. But I'm gonna actually cover some of the stuff like today, and then some of it I'm gonna wait until next Tuesday before I share with you guys. But I wanted to read some stuff from the book so that you understand where everything's coming from, and that it's not like we're reinventing the wheel. A lot of people in network marketing, they'll hear stuff about working online and this, like, oh, that doesn't work, right? You're trying to reinvent the wheel. Don't do that. And it's the complete opposite. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel on purpose. A lot of people do come online and they start using, their social media account to spam everybody. Like literally, they'll just they'll send you messages. I don't know. I get so many messages I don't even look at my Facebook Messenger anymore, right? Because it's literally full of people just trying to pitch their stuff to me without even ever knowing me, right? And it's the same old. It's like something as simple as what most people think is not spamming. Like they'll just say, "Hey, how are you?" And it's like, okay, where did this come from, right? I don't even know you, but all right. So how's it going? And then they reply, "Oh, I'm doing great. I just saw that you were in this company or you were in this group, and I'm in that group too. And I just wanted to say, hey, oh, thanks, yeah." Nice for you to reach out, right? And you reply, right? And then you get back, and like literally, sometimes I don't even go that far before they're pitching their stuff, right? And they don't get that it's unsolicited, right? It's unsolicited. And it's a little bit like when you get a phone call on the phone, right? Right when you're sitting down to dinner, somebody calls you, you answer the phone, you say, hey, how are you? And then they just go into a spiel about the thing that they want to sell you. And online, back in the day, over the phone, that was, everybody hated it. Because usually they waited, the telemarketers waited until around dinner time because people would get home from work and now they can actually get a hold of them, right? So everybody hated it to the point that a bunch of people, most people, maybe you, got on a do not call list, right? You don't want people calling you unsolicited. Well, if you're going online and actually doing the same thing to other people, you see how come it's not working, right? You're aggravating them. That doesn't translate to be a good customer, right? So let me put over here. I just wanted to see the comments in case you guys are commenting about this. If you can hear me now, if you were here before, you can hear me now. Can you go ahead and put it on there? I think I already checked on my side. It looked like it was working fine. But what I wanted to do today was actually share with you this particular funnel. But before I do, I want to share what it is and how come I'm even bringing it up. And I'm going to do it by reading the book, a little bit more of that book, right? So we left off on where the 2 secrets, the 3 lost funnels, this page right there, right? We left off there last time, so let me just read it. It's not going to be a very long read, just a couple of pages, but I wanted you guys to understand that we're not trying to reinvent anything, right? We're trying to use what works, and thanks for the thumbs up. At least I know that's working now. Awesome. So, okay, so secret 2, the 3 lost funnels. So funnels are not hard, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And they're not magic. In fact, all the top earners online were using funnels in their business in real life. They simply took what worked so well offline and then replicated it online. Funnels are not new. They're not magic, and we're not reinventing the wheel. That's what the book says. So it's funny that I said that earlier. So it says, hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to block my microphone over here. To come to us, we can sell this. We can sell to them, and most importantly, we can duplicate that effort. In order to build these funnels quickly, let's identify the selling process that happens in real life so that we can see how we can make it work inside a funnel. And I think part of it is that the computer is, but next time, staying until the end. Oh, thanks, Sharon. No worries. I'll let you know at the end of the video here for the replay when I'm be coming back. Okay. So it looks like I turned that off, and it seems to everything seems to be working. Let me go check the microphone one more time. Since the camera. Yeah, the microphone, yeah, I can see the little green lights come on. So it looks like everything's working. The camera just turned off. I don't know, it might be overheated. I've been literally on Zoom all day long today. So I think the camera just said, I have had enough. All right, so I was showing you earlier the part that I'm going to read right now is it's actually page 18, lost funnel number 1, the bridge funnel, AKA the 3-way calls. All right, so here we go. It says, when you study those who build great teams, you see that they understand that when you first bring somebody into the team, that's when they're most vulnerable. They know the least amount about the product. They have fears about the process they are going to present. They're going to present the opportunity to, and because they don't have any credibility or their own story. So, excuse me. So, give me a second. I got some coffee because I needed it. All right. So, what they will often do is have the upline get on a 3-way call with you, their newest team member and your potential customer. The upline leader will then take the stress and fear away from you and discuss the product and opportunity with your friend. You introduce the leader, and they'll tell the story and then ask for the sale. They create a bridge between you and the product or opportunity, depending on what it is, because we have to talk about that later. How network marketing has a unique thing. You know, you have 2 different, basically, customer types that you're going after. So it could be either for the product or the opportunity, right? So they take care of that for you, right? So it keeps on saying, after you work with your upline leader a few times, you are able to see the process, you have your own experiences with the product, and feel more comfortable telling your stories about why you believe in the product or the company. At this point, you can create your own bridge between your prospects and the product or opportunity that you're offering. Those who grow big teams understand that. By having someone else help them to create a bridge initially, the new network marketer can learn the ropes and feel comfortable with selling before they have a lot of experience. They get on the three-way calls, right, with the new members, help them to close sales, and guide them to understand the process. That is how duplication happens offline by using three-way calls. It works today, it worked yesterday, and it will continue to work forever. When it comes to online, the process does not change. Listen to that again. The process does not change. For some reason, when people come online, they go crazy trying exciting new shiny ways to get leads. But if you want those leads to sign up and be able to get others to sign up, you need to follow the fundamentals. Important, right? As you will see in the section 3, we replicate the same process online with a funnel we call the bridge funnel. So that's right? The next funnel that's lost. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about, guys, today, because there's a little bit of work that can go into creating a bridge funnel. And this can work both for your network marketing companies when you're promoting a product, and the same thing if you are an affiliate marketer trying to promote an affiliate product of any kind, whether it's a physical product, or if you're actually trying to sell somebody else's training, or maybe somebody else's course, some other digital thing that you actually will be selling. So it doesn't matter what you're selling. This bridge comes in handy because then it can actually replicate what you need to say in order to get there. Now, the only difference is that who it is that you're selling to, and a little bit about the product that you're selling, right? But you can actually create this, and as a leader in your company, in your downline, you can actually give them something like this with you explaining everything. Then you're not having to be on the phone calls all day long. I talked to you guys about my story last week, where I talked about I was on the phone all day long because I was doing my own sales for my window tinting business, and I was trying to build a network marketing company at the same time. And it was crazy. It was bizarre, too much work, right? Well, what was I doing? I was saying the same thing over and over again to all of these other people that my downline was actually getting a hold of for me, right? So how about, instead of me being on the phone all day, if I replace myself with a video where I say all the right things to get somebody to buy? Wouldn't that be amazing? It would be, right? It would be amazing not to have to be taking phone calls and give something that my brand new person can use. And guess what? I can use too. I'm going to show you something that's going to be really cool, because even if you know what to say to people, if you can actually create a system where those things that you have to repeat over and over again can be done on a video format, the video can sell for you over and over again. This is one of the best things that I've ever learned when I came online. I don't have to talk, especially when they're brand new, like people that you can attract the right kind of people, first of all, and reject all the negativity that you get when you first start with a network marketing company, but even as an affiliate of companies, right? If you're trying to message somebody and you get a lot of negativity back, or nothing at all back, right? And they just they ghost you, right? Either way, it's a negative experience for you, and you spending time that you can be doing other things with. So I'm going to show you what I created here by sharing my screen. So let me share screen. Okay. And I'm going to share this screen in particular. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to grab that funnel. I had to reboot the computer when the audio was off, so I didn't have any of this stuff on. So this particular funnel is for the doTERRA product, but we're not going to be mentioning doTERRA anywhere except maybe having a picture of the actual product. Everything is actually going to be about something that a customer that would buy the oil would like to have. Okay, so bridge funnels can go two ways. You can be about the product 100% of the time, or you can be about something else that you can give them that will also get them to buy the oil, or in this case the oil. And you can see I took a little picture of doTERRA lemon oil, but I'm not trying to sell the oil per se, not up front. And this video, I'm going to stop it for a second. I mean, it goes into, this is not the video that I created. I just borrowed this to have on there. But basically, a lot of people that do like essential oils, they like it because it's a very natural thing to have, right? And you're in the house, well, it will be nice to have something that you don't have chemicals in your house. And there's different variations of this, but I just decided to use lemon oil because lemon oil is an easy way to get some recipes to somebody that they can actually create their own cleaners very easily. So that's what this funnel is going to be about. I'm going to be talking to people not about essential oils or use even the name doTERRA, because a lot of network marketing companies don't let you use their name when you're marketing, right? Unless you're like doing a particular way that they teach you how to do, or you take somebody to an event where they're going to be doing all the presentation and things like that, which is great. That's what we're trying to do. But we're trying to like think of our customer and what kind of things do they care about, right? And we're going to give them something of our own first. And that what that does is actually allows you. Let me come back over here and do this. I'll talk to you guys for a little bit. This allows you, right, to have a customer. Oh, let me come back over here. There we go. It will actually allow you to be that person, like a go-to person that people want to come to you for because you're helping them out. Anytime that I'm giving you this because this is something that you can literally. I did this research in about an hour and did the research and created this funnel right after I got done with doing the live event that I was at today online. It took me about an hour and a half to do everything, like do the research, figure out what kind of stuff I can put together, and create this funnel all together. So it doesn't take that long. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually, like, I'm going to give you this funnel. You can like do a little bit of research, find something that goes hand in hand with the product that you're selling, right? This is not about just doTERRA lemon oil, right? You can actually use this with any product. You can think of any product that your company has and find a way that you can actually help somebody in addition from them just buying the product. What do I mean by that? Well, this is a good example right here, right? I'm offering them, the people that are worried about harsh chemicals in their kitchen, right? They're cleaning with chemicals, and then they're washing, their dishes around the chemicals, and they're putting food on the plates around their chemicals. A lot of people don't like that. They want to have a clean kitchen. They don't want to have the chemicals there. Well, if I'm going after that, that's my dream customer. That's the customer that would want to buy from me essential oils too, most likely, right? So how about I show them a way that they don't have to go spending, tens of dollars per bottle, and sometimes $20, $30, $40 for a bottle that they try to find on Amazon that maybe is 100% natural, or maybe it's not. You don't know, right? So they might be buying these other things, and they might still have chemicals in them. While you can actually show them a chemical-free way to clean their house by using essential oils. And I'm going after my dream customer already understands the value of my product. They don't know about me. They don't know maybe they don't even know about doTERRA, but they probably know enough about wanting to have essential oils in this case, right? So they understand the problem. They maybe even tried other ways, other solutions out there that they bought into, and it didn't work for them, right? If if it didn't work for them, that's my customer. Like, I'm looking for people that already raised their hand, said, yes, I'll pay somebody to get rid of this problem for me, right? That's what you're doing by offering them you're offering them a solution so they don't have the problem that they have at hand. So it doesn't matter if your product is about weight loss, right? If your product is about cleaning your system by having some kind of some of that green powder stuff, right? Or if it's something like this that you're actually helping them in for the things that they care about. They care about their family. They care about not having this stuff in their house, right? So how about creating something that you know how to do that will help them, and then what you do, you're gonna give it to them for free if they buy from you, okay? And the way that this works really well in the beginning, when it's like a front end funnel, like the first time they'll ever hear about you, is to actually have a low priced offer. So yes, I can be selling super high expensive, $120 a bottle type oils, but I'm trying to get a customer to trust and like me first. So I'm doing it by giving them information that they don't have. They might be able to find it, by the way. Like, I found this stuff pretty easily. You can go to YouTube, you can do search and read a few blog posts. But it's like people are inherently a little bit lazy, and they'll actually give you, right? They'll actually give you money for making their life easier. And in this case, you're going to actually do this for free, because then you get a customer, right? You get somebody that actually is going to be buying your products. So by having something that you can actually help them with, that's something unique to you, now you're not competing against every other, doTERRA, I don't know how many they have. They have to have over 150,000 different affiliates, right, of their own, like people that are advocates is what they call them, right? So you have a lot of competition selling the same thing to people out there. So instead of going out there and trying to be the same like everybody else, how about offering something that's going to help them in exchange for them wanting to do business with you? Now your offer is unique. Now your offer is going to be something that attracts them to do business with you, because you're giving them something that nobody else has. There's an old saying that I learned when I first started doing sales, and it was basically, how did it go? It's all things being equal, people go with the most inexpensive, the cheapest, right? So in order for you to stand out as something different, so that then you can actually get your customer to come to you rather than anybody else, even if they're cheaper, you have to be different. And having a funnel like this that will actually get them to the information of some kind that's going to be added to the value of what they're going to be getting anyway, because this lemon oil is one of the best in the market, if not the best. So if in your product is going to be the same thing, you're going to have the best of the best, because a lot of network marketing companies, that's what they do. They actually put a lot of good stuff out there. So knowing that's good, but it's not good enough, because you go out there and just start trying to tell them how good your stuff is, it just doesn't work as well. And people actually, when you start explaining to them and teaching them, we have two brains. One is more emotional, the other one's more about facts, right? And if you get on the side about facts and about teaching and learning, that's not where we buy from. So if you, instead of doing that, you talk about the problem they're having, and then you have a solution, and then you should have a story maybe in there where it could be very emotional for them to want to buy from you. Now we'll get into that next week. I'm going to give you a simpler script that you can actually use in this video to get them to buy today. Okay, so let's recap a little bit. So you're looking, and let me come back over here and I'll take that away for a second. So you're looking for a customer that would buy from you, right? But you're looking for a problem that they have that's related to the kind of offer that you can actually make with your network marketing company, and give them a solution that you know about. And many times, if you're doing weight loss, maybe you can give them your routine of every day, so that you can actually go through your day without ever feeling hungry, right, throughout the day. So you can give them that up front, and actually that's the valuable part, even more so maybe sometimes than the product you're selling. That they see is like, yes, I've tried all kinds of protein powders, but I'm always hungry. If you can show me a way to get a protein powder and I'm not hungry, that's exactly what I'm looking for, right? So this is what I'm trying to get at. Like, find something that you can give them of yourself that's actually going to help them, and then they're going to want to buy from you. Okay. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually automate this so that they're getting this particular, you're going to actually be talking about this particular thing on an automated way, so you don't have to be saying it over and over again. At the same time, it makes it easy, because if you are doing some publishing, right? A lot of times we publish, we do these lives, and we don't have a way to get people from the free stuff that we're doing to the place where they can actually would want to buy from us, right? So this is a nice way to do that, because you can be talking about how to clean your house. Maybe you show exactly how to make one of those, one of those concoctions. In this case, there's going to be something to clean your house with, right? Well, I know that lemon oil, my wife uses it in the dishwasher. It actually gets rid of all the film that you see in the dishwasher on the glasses and stuff like that. So she just puts 2 or 3 drops in there, and that fixes it. So I can actually maybe do a video where I'm showing people, this is all I do. And my glasses come out this way, and you can show them the glass, how sparkling clean they are and stuff like that, right? So you do a nice little 5-minute video showing them that, and then you say, I have 5 other things that you can do around the kitchen to get rid of all your chemical stuff. All you have to do is go over to, and then I have this particular, the one that I'm showing you right now, it's go.oilsbyrandy.com/53 lemon oil recipes, right? And what I'll do is I'll create these 53 lemon oil recipes, and maybe put them on a little PDF. Like I'll go to and let me come back over here. I'll go into I don't know, like Word or something like that, and type out the different recipes that I have to create these things, and then I'll make it into a PDF, and I'll send them an email after they buy. I'll see it. I'll go to my company, right, and I'll see who bought. They'll give me the email who bought usually, and if they do that, then I can just send them an email back. Hey, thank you very much for your purchase. Here is your bonus that I promised you. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that person be like grateful to you? And you're going to be standing out from all your competitors, because you're showing something that you know how to do, something specific to you. I'm hoping that that's settling in of what we're trying to do here. So this is it right here. Like, the 5 ways, and I just, going to create a little 5 ways to do that. Now, you can get a little bit more fancier. Like, I can create a members area where they can, with username and password, get in there, and then I can actually keep on adding value to them and give them reasons to buy other oils. But right now, today, I'm keeping it simple, and it's literally only this page. And how in the world can I do that with just one page? Well, once they give me their email, they're going to actually go right to where they can buy the oil, okay? And the video that you're going to create, you're going to bring up what it is that you're offering, right? And that's part of what it's going to be on the video. And the offer is basically going to be, hey, I'm going to give you this, and I name my stuff kind of funny, but I always like to name things fun, in a fun way, something that would attract my clients, right? So, I mean, if you, you can actually do it 2 ways. You can start with the free stuff, and then tell them in order to get it, all they have to do is buy, through your link, or you can start with what you're offering, and that they're going to get all this free stuff along with it once they buy. So it's up to you how you want to put it, and you can try both ways. See which one your clients like better. Sometimes that people like to know the free stuff first. Other times, just tell me what I'm trying to buy, and then tell me about the bonuses. But a lot of times people will buy what you have to offer more for the bonuses that they're getting over here, right? Than they are for the actual product that they're buying. It is quite neat to be able to see that over and over again. Every time you add value to your offer, we call it offer stacking, by the way, by adding some kind of value to it, all of a sudden this looks very inexpensive, even more so than what you think. And then the other part that you want to put as many times as you can on a page like this, it's actually these free, you can see free. People feel like they're getting a really good deal when they see that word. So, if you can do that throughout, whatever your offer is going to be, that's going to come in very handy. The other thing that I do, I give everything a value. I can see, somebody is going to save maybe a couple $100 on just a year, on cleaning supplies, just for the like whatever this lemon balm is going to be, right? This is going to be like maybe some kind of countertop cleaner that you're going to be using. You're going to save them a few $100. It's definitely worth $27 for them to learn how to do that, right? Dishwasher balm, like I mentioned before, like it's a simple thing, 2 or 3 drops of the cleaner, or you can maybe even create a dishwasher safe, type cleaner if you can find a recipe for that, right? Or if you know one, and give them that. I was just going to show them, basically how to use the lemon along with what they got. But if I wanted to like give them something completely, I can do that too, right? Then the lemon fresh, face cleaner. A lot of people use lemon to do that. Again, there's a value related to that. That might be even higher. I mean, people use face cleaners like, at the end of the night, and they might be spending $100 for a bottle, right? And that might only last them a little bit. So again, think about the value that's going to be. Then one of the things I try to do is bring people to a Facebook group, just to have a place to actually give them more information about my products, and again, give them value so that they want to buy from me again. So another thing, like a private Facebook group, will come in very handy for that. And then I say plus other bonuses, because I ran out of time to actually create other ones. I'm showing them what they're getting, right? What they want to buy. I put little things, it's like, hey, start using the power of nature to perform natural cleaning and keep your family safe. I want to always like give them the benefits they're getting. People, you would think that people already know, okay, well, I'm using an essential oil, it's going to be safe, right? No, tell them about it. Let them know about it, okay? And then I have a way for them, the video is going to go like this. Let me start there, because then it makes sense for the button to be down here, okay? So the video will be in a little script, actually, that Russell has, the guy that wrote the book, the network marketing book. He also wrote .com Secrets, and he talks about there how there's different scripts that you can actually sell with, right? And one of them is the who, what, why, how. And it's as simple as it sounds. You're going to tell them on the video who you are, what it is that you're offering, why it's important to them, and how to get it. Again, you can tell them who you are. And if you're writing this stuff down, I'm not sharing my screen anymore. If who you are, what your offer is, why it's important to them, and how to get it. Okay, so you can just think about those things and just sit in front of the camera and talk about those things. Like, and I'm just going to do something like literally right off the top of my head. I haven't created a script. A lot of you are going to rather create a script. Go ahead and do that, right? And that might help you like just stay on focus. I actually like to use outlines more than scripts. I don't want to read everything. I want to know what I should be talking about. And an outline allows you to do that and just talk normal, right? Rather than sounding like you're reading something. But you can create this. This is simple. This is literally, you can pick up your phone, put it, record, and just say the who, what, why, how script, okay? So who am I? I'm Eli Gonzalez, right? Maybe I'm like you, and I want to, and maybe you're like me, and you would like to keep your home safe from chemicals. I actually have a way to do that right now. It's actually, I have 5 different recipes that I want to offer you so that you can actually start cleaning your house without having all these chemicals. It's actually going to use lemon essential oil. Have you ever used essential oils before? The lemon is amazing. It does a lot of things around your house, can clean the whole kitchen without ever having to use any kind of chemicals to do that. Why is that important to you? Well, you probably have some things around around your kitchen that you don't want to have in your food. You don't want to give your kids plates that have been cleaned with chemical, And then if you have a story, step away from my sales part. When you're talking about why, a lot of times you might have a story that you can share, like your story perhaps, but a lot of times in network marketing companies will have stories from other people that are in your business, and this is a good place to share it. And you can actually say, maybe you're like my friend Margaret. She was actually using chemicals, and she had kept a bottle of Clorox underneath her kitchen sink, and unfortunately her kid decided to drink some. They had to go and pump their stomach. She said she'll never keep chemicals in her kitchen again. See what I mean? It's something like that. It's funny because that happened to me when I was a kid. I'll talk to you about that story before, but I was like a little kid, like 2-3 years old. So, and they had to pump my stomach and stuff. I actually don't remember that part of it. I remember more or less messing around with the bottle, right? But that's all I remember. But if you have a story that would resonate with them and wanting to keep their family safe in this case, right? Because we're talking about something very specific. Have a story that goes along with the product that you're trying to sell with your network marketing company that will give your customer an emotional reaction to, oh yeah, that's important to me. Oh yes, I want to have that because I don't want that to happen to me. Okay? So I'm going to go back to the script. So you're finished talking about the why, right? And you give them one of those reasons why with a story that happened to you or somebody that you know in your company, or perhaps a lot of times your company, like other people in your company, either you go to an event and they share their story from stage, or you can go to YouTube and find a lot of those stories because they're giving your testimonials. And you can actually share those, right? Because you can just, hey, I heard about this person, or I know this person. A lot of times I try to do it with events because I like to go shake people's hand and get to know them a little bit more, especially if they've been on stage. So sometimes you can have those connections and tell them that they're your friend now, right? But other times it's just the story that you heard, and you got to just go ahead and share that. After you're done with that why, then it's how to get it, right? And it's as simple as they're going to be watching a video on your site. So all you have to do is actually give me your name and email, because that's going to I'll know who to send this stuff to, and you just need to buy one of the bottles from and you can tell them about what this is. In this case, it's going to be the essential oil from doTERRA. So all you have to do is buy the lemon oil from where the link is going to take you. It's only $16, and you're actually going to be able to make as many as hundreds of dollars worth of. Again, it's a little bit on the why side, but you can still talk to them a little bit more about that on the how area. It's going to save you hundreds of dollars, and it's only going to be $16 for you to buy this, and you're going to get all of my 5 recipes today as soon as you buy that. The system will alert me that you bought this, and I'm going to actually email you through the email that you give. I'm just going to match the emails, make sure that you signed up here and that you bought over there, and I'm going to actually send you all of mine by email as soon as that happens. If you're interested, all you have to do is click on the button below, and you'll see the big number 1 down there. Click on that, give me your name and email. I'll match that as soon as you buy the oil. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great decision for you, because you do want to keep your family safe, and these 5 recipes will do just that. All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you. I'll be sending you that email. Go ahead and do that right now. Click on the button below, right? And that's, again, I didn't prepare this. Literally just barely had enough time to make the actual video, the actual funnel there that I was showing you. But you can see how if you say that on this video right here, you say those words, they see all these 5 bonuses, they're going to get if they buy from your lemon oil. minimum, they're going to go and check it out, right? So they can come over here, they're going to click on this, and what's going to happen, you're going to ask for their name. And what I usually do, I ask for their first name, and I ask for the best email. And because I don't need their first name and last name. They're not buying from me right now. The company's going to get that because they're going to buy from the company, right? But for right now, I just need their first name, so that if I send emails, I can actually address them. Isn't it nice when somebody addresses you and it catches your attention, right? So if somebody says, "Hey, do you want to know another essential oil recipe?" Like by email, you send them an email like that. Instead, they say, "Hey, Eli, did you like the last recipe? I have more recipes for you." That's going to get my attention more to open that email, right? So I ask, that's why I always ask my clients to try to give me their first name. And then the email, right? So I have, just going to use this one right here. And then I'm going to say, "Yes, I'm ready to clean my house safely," right? So you give them commands on these buttons that go hand in hand with the way they're thinking, right? And give them another reason to do that. So they're going to be able to do that. And once they do that, actually, I didn't do that right. So I needed to go in there and change that. Let me go in there and change that real quick. Normally what you would do is get that link that you want them to go to. Let me come over here. And I want to go to oilsbyrandy.com and look for that. Now, not every networking company is going to allow you to do it this way. And I don't even know if this is going to work for here, the way that this is done. But I'm going to go ahead and normally I try to take them right to where they can buy. So I would take them right to this page right here where they can buy, and you can see it's only $16. We can talk about wholesale and stuff like that later, right? They don't need to know about that part right now. They can just buy, whatever's available to them. If they decide to contact you again, you're going to be sending them an email right away, thanking them for giving you the email. And give them your contact information in that first email that they get. Whether they bought from you or not, they should get that email, okay? And then that way they can contact you in case they have any questions about little things like this. I try not to complicate things on that first initial buying because I just want them to become a customer. And I'm giving them a low-priced offer on purpose so there's not a lot for them to think about. It's like, yes, I've been thinking about doing something in my kitchen. This is only $16. Maybe I know how many bottles this is gonna make. Like you only need 2 or 3 drops, right, to make certain things. So if you know it's gonna make him 30 bottles, and you might say that on your actual sales video as part of the why it's important to them, or what they're getting, right? They're gonna be getting a bottle of lemon oil that actually is gonna make. It's so concentrated that you're gonna be able to make 30 bottles, whatever it is. You'll know after you create it. I haven't done this yet, so I can't tell you how many they're going to make, but after I make one, I can tell how many I'm going to be making after that, right? So I would say that on there. But see, that's when they look at this, it's like $16, and they're getting something that's going to make them, 30 bottles of this cleaner, and plus I'm getting, whatever this is. And sometimes I on here I'll actually add up what all the free bonuses are. And I'll put it down here. I didn't do it on this time around, but like this 30, 40, 130, 40 bucks, right? Worth of stuff for free if they buy this $16 thing. It works, guys. I'm telling you, it works left and right all day long. Okay? So I'm gonna come in here and change this real quick. I forgot to change the settings to tell it to go to this particular. So you'll always want to go to where they can actually buy. And if you guys decide that you want to build this, I have a way for you guys to actually, like if you're going to do something other than doTERRA, right? Because most of the people listening to this, you're not going to be using this for doTERRA. So if you would like to use this funnel, and the reason I'm even doing this call is because most of you are going to, let me come back over here and refresh this and see if it works, okay? When they do this and they put their email, when they click on here, it should take them right to where they can buy. There it is, okay? Like I said, I literally did this whole thing in the last 90 minutes right before the call. So I'm still working on it, but I'm actually gonna finish this up. If anyone here is looking at this and wanting to do it for their doTERRA, and you're wondering how to do this part of it, just let me know, right? I'll try to help you guys out with that part of it. But that's that simple. It's already done. All you have to do is basically all you'll need to do if you decide to do this is to create this video. I'm going to actually create one of those videos and just the who, what, why, how, and I'll stick it in here so you'll have that if you rather use me as the face of your company. But most of the people, you'll want to have your own video on here. Now you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can actually do like a PowerPoint presentation and just record your voice and put that on there, and you just go from slide to slide, right? And you don't have to be in front of the camera. Sort of like what's happening right here in this video. You see, they're just going from slide to slide, where you can just read whatever they're saying. That works just as well. Of course, if you have pictures along with it and things like that, that works even better, right? But you could also have full motion videos, sort of like what they're doing here. Okay. All right. So it's not so much about that. It's about creating a funnel and having a video that has the who, what, why, how script. And the only thing that you'll need to change is when you come in here is change where that goes. So you would have to, like I did here, this link right here would have to be to your company, to your, to your particular companies. Well, let me go back over here. The company, like they usually give you something like this. I'm going to go back a little more. They'll give you something like this. Most of the time, you'll have to send them here, but then they can come here and go shop. But other companies will allow you to come all the way in and actually get the product that you're promoting the most, and having them go right to where they can buy. I don't think doTERRA, I mean, just looking at the way that this is structured, doTERRA doesn't allow that. Just the software they're using doesn't allow that. Like they're saying the independent wellness advocate over here, but only because I went to the main site first. So I don't think they're going to be able to do it by just giving them this link right here, because I don't see the person's ID with the company or anything like that. We can talk a little bit more about that another time. I just wanted you to see that you can do it, and I can actually change this. Like if I instead of doing it right to the lemon oil, I could actually do it to the other one. But that's all it takes. It's like you can use something like this, set up your autoresponder. If you don't have an autoresponder yet, again, that'll be another video that I'll have to make for you guys. But how do you like this? If you let me know. Right, I'm going to come back over here. Stop sharing the screen. How do you like the idea of having an automated way to offer somebody value and let them go buy from you? Because that's what that bridge funnel is going to do for you. You don't have to be sitting there talking to everybody. You can actually do short little videos that people see that you know what you're talking about. You're trying to help them, and then offer them something free. They're going to go there looking for that free 5 ways to do something, and all they have to do is buy a product that they're going to buy anyway. Maybe from your competitor. If you don't do it, maybe they'll offer a bonus and they'll buy it from them, right? So why not be you, creating something special that you can offer because you know how to do something. I mean, like I said, I gave you a couple of examples before for weight loss and showing somebody how to not be hungry. This case is showing somebody how to clean with essential oils. You can come up with whatever you like, right? Whatever you think that's important to them, and then you can come up with that idea. So let me know if you like this kind of video. This is a little high level, right? I like for you guys to actually one day take one of the deeper courses, maybe even the challenge that we have, and really understand this whole principles and create something for yourself that actually can replace your time, which to me that's the most important part, because if you can replace yourself and have the funnel do all the work for you, then when there's money around, then you can go do stuff, right? It's not like just getting extra work on and have too much work so that you can't go enjoy yourself. If you're going to be creating a business, create a business where you can actually have time freedom, right? And that's what this bridge funnel can do for you. All right, so that was the first secret funnel, or the first lost funnel, right? That's related to doing offline network marketing. So the next one, we're going to go into it. We'll go into the, not the anti-sales department. It's, this is the stuff that we read before. There we go. So the next one we're going to go into is the home party selling funnel. Okay, oops. The lost funnel, number 2, home party selling. This is really cool. Being able to actually sell online, but not like I've seen a lot of different people try to sell online by doing a party, but they don't do it the right way. So we're going to talk about that and show you how you can actually do that next time, all right? So thanks for stopping by. If you'd like to have this funnel, I'm going to put in the comments the link to where you can actually, all you have to do is give me your name and email, and I'll just go ahead and send you this funnel by email, okay? So I'll put it in the comments. Look for that in the comments. I'm going to try to do that right this second. I created a quick, even quicker. I did this in like 10 minutes. So the place to actually sign up for it is this right here. It's funnelcracker.com/free-MLM-funnel. Okay, and let's see. I'm gonna put it over here on the comments. I'm gonna go and check it out. But get your free MLM funnel. I should say free MLM bridge funnel. And all you have to do is give me your name and email there. And what I'm going to be doing is actually I'm going to be going ahead and emailing you guys before I go live, so you know when I'm going to be around. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks for stopping by. And sorry for all the technical issues we had early on, but I'm glad that I was able to share this with you guys. And let me know if you'd like to. If maybe you just send me an email and contact me and let me know what kind of funnel would you like to see in one of these in the future, okay? Actually, all you have to do is comment. You're watching this on social media, comment below, right? Let me know what kind of funnel would you like to see that would help you with your network marketing companies. If you've heard the different ones, I'm probably going to be covering them because I'm going to be going little by little, but I'd like to see which ones do you care about the most, okay? All right, thanks guys. I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.